ArsenalFanTV. We're down here live at the Liberty Stadium in Swansea. Typical Welsh weather today, you know what I mean? It's drizzling,
it's like we
little bit of rain.
It's like we took it to New Orleans and then we brought it back, blood.
This is worse than New Orleans, though. At least in New Orleans it's a bit warmer than
this. Yeah, that's right. There was a bit of heat there, blood.
Yeah, but listen, the team news. Let's get into the team news. Is Mkhitaryan starting?
No.
No, Mkhitaryan is not starting. Team news is
checking goal.
We're playing a 4-3-3, checking goal.
Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny, Monreal.
Yep.
Then we've got three in the mid, Xhaka, El Neni, and obviously Jack's got a knock, so Rambo's in. And then you've got the front three, like a blood clot Zet, Iwobi, Meza Bamba Clot.
Alright, so that's the
lineup.
lineup.
Clark-Tarian's on the bench, Chambers, Kolasinac, Ainsley, Eddie, Giroud's on the bench as well, and obviously Ospina.
Yeah, that's the interesting one. Olivier Giroud, he's fit now, fit and able to play. But on the bench, of course, there was I got a message just before the game that he was on his way back to London to sign a deal with Chelsea. Other messages I'm hearing from Arsenal is that they're not going to sell him for next to nothing to Chelsea. So that Giroud thing, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that tomorrow. Will he get on tonight? That'd be an interesting thing because he's the sort of guy that if we need a goal,
if it's 1-1, 0-0.
You can bring him on, and that's why a lot of people are saying don't sell him because he's that plan B that you can bring off for the bench sometimes. But
I saw Lee Judges put a tweet out, and he said that remember that I agree with him. We shouldn't sell to Chelsea. Remember when we were desperate for a striker, and they wouldn't give man bar.
Yeah, but I think the thing is what you got to remember with this whole Giroud thing is that he's 31. Yeah. He's 31. He wants to play in the World Cup. Arsenal probably rewarding him for his loyalty. You know what I mean? Because he could have went in the summer. Yeah. So they're probably saying to him, all right, we're not going to stand in your way. Yeah. But what I heard as well, from a very good source at Arsenal, is that he doesn't really want to go to Chelsea. He doesn't really want to go anywhere, but he knows that, it's a World Cup year. He knows that with Aubameyang coming in tomorrow, and that is going to happen, he's not going to be starting. He's going to get hardly any game time. You know what I mean? He's hardly had any game time this season, let alone now you're going to have Aubameyang and Lacazette. Two players that Arsenal invested heavily in. What game times are you going to get? But listen,
everyone's asking about Jack.
Everyone's asking about Jack Wilshere. He's got an injury, so he's not even in the squad. Yeah. But Ramsey's back. Big game for Ramsey. Every time he comes down here, Cardiff boy, of course. Cardiff to a Swansea fan is like Tottenham to us. They don't like ex-Cardiff players, so he'll get a lot of grief. But listen, it's going to be a tough game. We saw the Swansea they're playing like a 4-5-1. They're going to be very defensive. They were played that pretty well against Liverpool. Of course, they got the win.
Got a bit of luck, but you need a bit of luck.
Played it very well as well when they played against us at the Emirates. They were really hard to break them down. So we know what they're going to do. They're going to be very defensive, very organised, and not going to give away a lot of chances. When those chances come, we have to take them. The key tonight, of course, is Ozil. He's the key to the whole thing. This is the sort of game I would have loved to have seen Mkhitaryan in, actually. I no doubt he'll get on later 100%. On, but with his pace in behind, and also this is the sort of game that I'm looking forward to see Aubameyang playing in, because teams are going to have to sit really deep now against Arsenal.
Because the pace going forward is mad, fam.
Yeah. See, this wouldn't be a sort of Giroud game, would it?
Nah, this is like this game is for Aubameyang. Yeah. Because they got the flat, you use his pace to stretch it.
Yeah, and then teams sit really deep, and you can just keep
hit him over the top. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So listen. That's the team lineup. Let me remind you again. Checking goal, a back four of Bellerin, Koscielny, Mustafi, and Monreal has been playing really well. Midfield three, Xhaka, Mohamed El Neni, and Aaron Ramsey. Jack Wilshere's out injured. Shame about that. And a front three of Alex Iwobi, Alexander Lacazette, and also not Henrik Mkhitaryan, but Mesut Ozil. So that's a strong enough team to get the job done here tonight. But I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win to Arsenal. I fancy us tonight. I really do. I think there's even speaking to the fans earlier, in comparison to when we was at Bournemouth and everyone was on a downer. Speaking to fans earlier and around the ground, everyone's kind of got a little buzz about them. I mean, a lot of them are still apprehensive about this whole Aubameyang thing, Giroud thing, but the vibe is better.
It's a bit like when we went to Watford last year away. and we was on a downer, but then we got the news that Perez was coming in, Mustafi.
Yeah.
It's kind of, and we got a good victory there. So I'm thinking the same tonight. What you say, 2-0?
I'm going 2-0.
I have to agree with you for once still.
Yeah?
Yeah, I agree with you on the score, 2-0. I don't
2-0.
If
we can get that early goal, remember Swansea having a tough time at it. We've got to remember they're bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Even though they did beat Liverpool, you can't be complacent, but they're bottom of the table. You've got to get at these teams.
Got to start quick.
Yeah, you've got to get at these teams, man. You've got to say to yourself, you know, if you put them under early pressure, you know, they can't then just sit the whole game because, you know, they need 3 points. Or they'll be looking at this and saying they need at least a point. We've got to put them under pressure right from the beginning. So I'm going 2-0, Troop's going 2-0. Let's see how it pans out. And I want to see Mkhitaryan on later on. That's what we're all waiting to see.
Mkhitaryan, my brother.
Let's see what happens.